You see that tiny ass? Look at this. That's the whole fucking thing. That's the whole camera.
It's about the same size as a rice cooker.
Yeah, you have a rice. What, we cooking like 3 grains of rice at once? You know how long that would take to cook a dinner with 3 fucking grains of rice at a time? You chase them out of the kitchen? No, I love my cats. They get to come in the kitchen. They just get so excited. They listen well, for the most part. It's just normally when we're not home that they get into mischief. If we're home, they know. They know better. Oh, if you lay 3 grains, don't be greedy. You feeding the whole neighborhood? Yeah, they're big grains of rice, I hope. Let me see your man. Only if he wants.
I'll come over there eventually.
Yeah, Wolfiog? Whatever your name is. He'll come over here eventually, you know, for whatever. Was I able to get rice in this time?
No, the stores are closed. They don't have rice.
Yeah, none of the stores have rice. I do have some rice here. I've got probably like 3 or 5 pounds of short grain rice. So I do have some. I just don't have. That's like not a crazy amount. All right. Now the question is. I mean, it's a pretty obvious answer, but we definitely go for the cute muffin things, right?
Muffin tins.
Muffin liners, that's the word. Couldn't get any beans. I mean, it's more of a plaid than argyle, but yeah, that's definitely more plaid. Argyle's got like diamondy shapes.
He said
Argle? The Argle muffin liners? Oh. All right. So I definitely take advantage of holiday sales for like baking supplies because, you know, like who cares if you've got Christmas plaid muffin liners in, you know, March when they have muffins in them. And I think they were, I don't know, like $1 for a big pack of them, and normally they'd be probably 2 or 3 times as much because I like me a pretty tin. All right, sounds smart to me. Yeah. You cooked a pork roast with mustard barbecue sauce. You didn't use your Instapot. Why not? Come on, man. Instapot. It's the new cool thing on the block. Might make fried chicken. It's Doomsday Hoarders. Where are they? Who are they? Everyone you know is in the same boat doing without a lot. You know, I had to like kind of yell at my dad because he was bragging to me about how he went and spent $900 on food and shit for himself, and I was like, don't do that. I definitely gave him a lecturing on why that's bad and why you shouldn't do it, and I'm like, at least you're just one person because he lives by himself. Or I don't know if he has roommates. I think he lives by himself. And I had to give him a full-on lecture. Duder was there for it, of me telling him why it's bad and how I'm like, you know, the town that you're in is behind LA and things are already back in stock in the grocery stores. Like, cool your shit. Because he was yelling at me that I didn't have a 2-month supply of food. And he's a bit of a doomsdayer himself, so. He kept telling me that I had to go buy a 50-pound bag of beans and a 50-pound bag of rice. And I was like, you know, I don't think I will, and I think that'll be just fine. Besides, my apartment is not very large, and there's no way to store Yeah, yeah, that was the quote. He told me to use the beans and rice as a pillow, so that while it was so they wouldn't be in the way. He was joking, but only slightly. So my take on filling muffin tins is just to take it slow. Hate going to shops and feel getting guilty getting normal supplies. Yeah, I know. It's been a little weird. Like, we normally grocery shop like once a week, maybe every week and a half or so, and kind of do a generous sized grocery shop where we have, a pretty full cart for the most part. Not like one of the giant carts, but like the cart's reasonably full. But of like this smaller kind of medium sized cart or whatever. More than will fit in a hand basket, but it's not going to overflow a cart. And like now going and doing that, like plus a little extra because you want to last a little bit longer than normal. My dad's funny, but yeah, naughty. Yeah, he's like he's a little nuts. But I love him dearly. Um, but you feel like bad, but at the same time, I'm also cooking way more at home now. And we cooked at home, quite a lot before, and now it's just like every meal's at home. We've ordered takeout once since the quarantine started on the 14th or whatever, and then we had some free food for my work. But the problem is my work, it's like French food, and it's most of it's not particularly healthy for you. There's a lot of starch and dairy in it, so we were kind of eating it in moderation, and we haven't had anything from there in a while. It's just been all home cooked meals. Would coffee filters work as baking sheets? No, and I would recommend against it because they might catch on fire in the oven. Like parchment paper is thicker,